I'm the one person that can say, yeah, I got this win against Drake.
Before we leave her anyway, back to Georgia Smith though. Quickly. Like, shout out to her, by the way. And I want to shout out to her man still. Because for a hot minute, there was a lot of men that were very vocal about trying to get at Georgia, innit? And like, that must be annoying. That's got to be annoying. It has to be annoying.
Yeah.
How he deals with that, I don't know. But I want to shout out to him because he bagged a bad one. And you know what? She's into him. She's on him.
Yeah.
She's on him right now. Do you know what I mean? It's working.
Man, I had to add the right now.
Yeah, because obviously it's 2008. You know, it's 2018. You just don't know what happens. And I hope it does work out for them still. Do you get what I'm saying? But like, yeah, it must be a interesting predicament to be in still.
How would you handle it if it was you?
How would I?
Yeah. Like you're seeing someone who's in the industry and you're in the industry, but then there's someone bigger than you, more popular than you, basically writing about your chick.
God's honest truth, yeah. In my relationship anyway, as long as I get elements of reassurance, I don't give a fuck about what happens. I don't care. Genuinely. If I've like with a Chris girl or whatever it is and she's bare man onto, I know it's a bit different because I'm not dealing with somebody who's writing about her and all of that, yeah. But if I get elements of reassurance, I don't give bro, I don't care.
So like, you're dealing with a girl and who's your favourite rapper, for example?
Who's my favourite rapper?
That's still Nas. Let's give me say Nas, for example, because Nas can slide in the girl.
Nas is like
Nas can slide in the girl's DMs and the girl be holler even though he's an old school cat. Do you know what I mean? So Nas is in the DMs hollering like, yo ma, and she tells you like, right, someone called Nas is in my DMs. You're like, wait, what? So you got, show me. Let's say you show me. She shows you and it's Nas. You thinking, right, now he must have got hacked or something.
No, I'm like,
the
reassurance, in a sense, maybe this is my naivety, is that she's told me, innit? And we're talking about that.
Yeah.
And I can tell in her eyes what's happening here. Do you get me? If she's smiling up, grinning up too much, yeah, then I'm not really going to love it too much. But we're talking about it. If I find out about it, then we're going to have a bit of an issue. Like, if I say to her, oh, like, I heard, like, Nas is kind of apparently said something about you on Instagram and that. And then she says, oh, yeah, well, yeah, he slid into my DMs actually talking about that. I'm not going to love that one. I'm not going to love that one. Like, you've got to tell me first before I even mention anything.
Yeah, but she brushed it to the side. She can't say about everyone.
No, of course not, but it's Nas, bro.
But that
Nas isn't everyone.
Yeah, but that might not mean nothing to her. That's what I'm saying. It might not mean nothing to her.
Yeah, but if it...
It might not mean nothing to her, because think about it. She's not telling
you. Know what? It's different, though. Do you know why it's different? Because we're talking about Drake here, yeah? And the reason why I think it's different is because she's 21. So a 21-year-old that looks at Drake is different to a 21-year-old dealing with Nas, in my opinion. You dig? So how do you not tell me about Drake if he hits you in the DM?
Yeah.
Like, how do you not say nothing? How have I got to say, rah, I heard my man... blah blah blah, and then you say, oh yeah.
Alright, what about this? Let's dig it even deeper, yeah. Obviously, she's an artist who's gonna get invited to these functions.
Yeah.
What, is she putting up with the boyfriend?
What? Who?
I mean, I'm asking, is she putting up with the boyfriend?
I don't what.
I'm saying, would you advise that she pulls up with the boyfriend?
I think since the song comes out, she pulls up with the boyfriend anyway.
But now there's better other man there thinking, right.
Nah, the boyfriend's there though, to be fair. The boyfriend's there still. But the thing is, I don't have to go everywhere with as I said, reassurance is the best thing for me.
I hear that, but you put up an award show and Drake's gonna be there.
Oh, what? Like, hold on a minute. Big award show and the boyfriend don't get the invite.
But you just said he don't have to pull up everywhere. You might say, I don't want to go.
No, but I might say I don't want to go. Then that's cool.
No, but you just said now you don't feel like you have to pull up everywhere over there. So I'm saying
not everywhere, but what? The Grammys? But you don't tell me about the Grammys.
Oh, because I'm telling you,
know with the brethren.
You know that you're an artist. You know when the Grammys is on as well.
Of course.
But what if it's the thing where she hasn't mentioned
it?
Well, she ain't mentioned it. Like, no. She's mentioned it in the vibe. I'm going to the Grammys with the team, obviously the label and that. But she hasn't mentioned, oh, you come in a log.
Oh no, I'd take that too personally. What the fuck? How you not bringing?
I'm saying who's the team.
You didn't come to the.
I'm saying who's in the team.
You didn't come to the Nickelodeon Awards when I went. So So I could come. So why should I think that?
Can you handle that though?
Huh?
Like the girl, last person she was seeing was Drake. Can you handle that?
Yeah.
I can't sleep.
Look, do you know what? Not big man thing, yeah.
If he's an ex, I can handle that. If
of course.
At her while I'm with her,
Drake,
I'm not sure what.
Hey, Drake, you can sleep. You can sleep.
I said you can sleep.
Yeah, no, I can sleep, man. I can sleep still.
I can sleep. Could you be surprised? Some girl, listen, these man are sliding in certain girls' DMs that we know, bruv.
And he might, bro. And you know what, bro? He might. It's hard. This is all speculation, yeah. But he might just be a better. She might just feel that he is a better man, and he just does everything better than my man, just because he's a celebrity.
The boyfriend.
Yeah, the boyfriend.
Yeah,
she might
that's
feel
what I'm
everything.
saying.
He might fulfill her emotional needs and her physical needs,
but that's what it
way
is.
more than my man.
That's what it is. It's not about how you look. Sometimes it's about how you make the girls feel.
It's not about the look though. It's not with Drake. It's not about the look. It's about the stature. It's about the money.
Yeah, but if it doesn't make them feel a certain way, like some girls will tell you, I don't care. He's got money. Cool, but if he's not spending the money on you, what does it mean? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like,
see how much girls out here will deal with a man that's got money knowing they ain't getting a penny.
No, that doesn't make sense to me because then what's the luxury?
There's loads of girls out here that will deal with a man that's got money, yeah, knowing they ain't gonna get a penny out of it.
No, but there's elements of the money that they're gonna see, whether it's driving in this, whether it's sitting in his car or going to restaurants knowing he's getting the bill or going raving. Because a lot of the time, I say this to my boys as well. Sometimes it's not about the money. Some girls will choose access.
Yeah,
it's about the access, access to VIP.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't need your money, but if you can get me to VIP, I'm good. No, it's true. I don't need to see the money, but I want to be in VIP. And me knowing you is getting me to VIP. I was even thinking about this today. Pretty privilege is real.
Yeah, of course it is.
Definitely.
If I came to you, Chucky, and I was outside your rave, I said, Chucky, listen, you need to get me. You're like, listen, Taser, capacity. I said, listen, I'm with these worldies. Chucky's moving that rope.
$1 million.
He's moving that rope.
Let's have a conversation.
I don't even need to
Let's
ask.
have a conversation about this. Let's have a
I
conversation.
don't even need to ask you if they're coming in for free. You are not even charging me. You're saying, yo, these bad bees need to get in now. But if I pulled up, and let's say I'm just with like some couple man them, big boy, I ain't lied to you, it's £20 if I'm going to do this favour for you. Otherwise, you know, it's not tonight.
Do you know why I think that is? Or element of where that comes from?
Where?
Because of how weak we are.
True. That's so
We
true.
are so, as men, bro, we are
very weak.
so
The flesh.
weak. Do you get me? Like, a bunch of dudes could come, and we know them very well, right? Say, like, a man them comes with a bunch of his brethren. We know them. But the line's mad and all of that stuff and whatnot. But we can sort it out.
Yeah, we can.
As you said, if my man comes with a couple of bad ones,
I'm telling you,
man,
yo.
bro, it's not even just give me a couple of minutes as he's coming in. And I've seen that in so many different instances.
But do you know what, it's mad.
And even on things like discount. So it's like, man might roll up now. Say, like, I'm not saying this happens to me, but I've seen this happen in situations. Not going to name no names or nothing. Man at Nike. Couple man at Nike. I've seen this happen. Couple man have asked for discount, innit? Can I get discount, whatever? Nah. Can you wait? Like, I can't do it this month because of blah, 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 or this, that, and the other. But as soon as, like, this girl comes now and she's looking a bit at this, the 40% or whatever it is, he'll make that happen. Even if he can't, even if he's got to use somebody else's, he's gonna make that happen. Pretty privilege is mad real.
It's an investment.
Huh?
It's an investment.
You can get whatever if you're pretty, you can get pretty much whatever you want. But you might, the only thing with that is that you might not always get the emotional things that you want with it though. Or the respect. Yeah. And
especially if she's aware that it's her beauty that's making her cut through. At some point, it's gonna fuck with her. It's gonna be like, wait, hold on a second. Are you only doing this?
If she's doing it for too long and down the line,
it's gonna hit her.
Well, look how much I think that there's a lot of pretty, like, women, for example, who have excelled in their jobs because of that shit. Bare promotion.
But you can't say. Well, you can't say it though.
Why not?
You can't be public and say it.
Why not?
You can't say it to a girl the reason you got that job.
Oh, hell no.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You can't be open about it. It's
I think deep down. It's amongst
the man. And I don't think women know.
No. Do you know what the thing is? Sometimes I don't even think the man knows.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't think the man knows that he's doing that.
Because like I said to you, if I pull up to outside of Chucky's rave and I've got 5 worldies behind me, I'm not even asking Chuck. I don't think I need to ask Chucky. He's going to make it happen because it's not for the benefit of me, it's the benefit of him. So I didn't even translate the message.
Take that away for a minute, yeah. Let's say in a corporate scenario, yeah. In a situation, yeah, where that pretty privilege is being implemented, I think sometimes the man doesn't really know exactly what he's doing in that sense. I don't think he's saying, I'm gonna give her promotion because she's pretty. But I think that her being pretty draws him to getting to know a bit more about her and what she's doing or whatever, which then makes that happen more than anything else.
Yeah, but if you're gonna be,
which is where we talk about being desired and stuff like that, and then you get the oppression scale, and you see the girls that's at the bottom and the gallum that's at the top. Do you get what I'm saying? And then you equate that to like girls who have been promoted in their jobs or whatever, or their incomes and all of that. It makes a lot of sense.
Those same girls will look at you and be like, nah, it's not because I'm pretty, it's because I'm good at what I do. Yeah. Yeah.
But like you said, you can't say it out loud.
Yeah, I know, but the funny thing is,
I think some girls know. I genuinely think some girls know.
They can't admit it though.
But they may not admit it.
Yeah, they won't admit it.
I don't think they're gonna say, "Oh yeah, I got this because it's pretty privilege."
They just cut through. They just cut through.
Yeah.
But you see, I see.
The
reason why I keep using the club because the club is where it's most prominent and it's bait. Like,
it's bait.
It's bait. You can see it. Like, you can look at a girl. Think about it. You look at a girl, and you say, come to VIP. Let me go get my friends. What do they look like? She's gonna tell you what they look like because she knows if they don't look a certain way, they can't get in.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But some girls will say, nah, don't worry, wait till she comes. You know she's not getting in. That's why you're telling me to wait till she comes. Because you know the description you're going to give me, I might not be happy with it. So let me make my decision myself.
Yeah, of course.
Then she comes, sorry, not tonight. So she's aware that her brethren isn't cutting it for that moment. Do you know what I mean? But when they get out of the club, it's cool, you're beautiful. Do you know what I mean? So a lot of girls are aware, but they can't be public about it. Yeah, and they don't need to be. Sometimes some life will just throw you tests, for example, getting into VIP. That's a blatant test. If you think you're the shit, try and walk into VIP. No one will say anything if you're that banging. Security won't even say nothing. Or if you wristband, nah, the rope's getting lifted. She's walking in. Yeah. Whether she's on the table or not. And even if she's not on the table, someone's trying to get her on the table. Yeah. Someone's trying to get on the table.
Yeah. Well, no, because sometimes what does happen is I've seen like a bad one trying to get to the flipping table or whatever. Security's kind of being like, nah. But then, like, man them have kind of been like, what? Who wears she? What? What table is she on? Nah, that's cool. Like, this one's alright. So they don't even know her, but it's like, what? She can't be what's gonna go. Nah. And then obviously that's when man try to get a bit more out of it, and then it doesn't happen. And then that's where man get really upset because some man, like when the pretty privilege gets used on them, but then they don't get anything out of it, then they start getting upset.
Did you know there's a thing called pay to party?
Pay to party.
Well, there's like an organisation, I guess, that recruit pretty women and pay them to go raving.
Yeah.
Pay them to go raving in the West End, like £70 a night, and they're just there to sit on the table, look pretty, act like they're having a good time. At the end of the night, go home.
Really?
Yeah. So when you're trying to move to them, there's like a mama that looks over them and she's telling them,
nah, it's not happening.
They can't even go to the toilet for too long.
So what is that about? Is it just about having?
It's just about.
It's forcing. It's not not forcing, but it's like
trying to
influencing guys to spend more money. Do you know what I mean?
And that's, do you know where that comes from again? Because men are weak, bro.
Yeah.
We are.
Men are weak. Like we will go to a club, and we'll be saying to ourselves, you know what, man ain't spending no dough tonight, bro. Like I'm just going out on a light one or whatnot. Go to the dance, you see a couple of bad ones now. Next minute, now you flexing all the cash that you've got in your pocket. Then that money's gone now, and you start contact listing all over the fucking place and all of that.
What can you tell me?
We go to a strip club. Nah, I'm not really on it or whatnot. Next minute, now man get drunk.
But the thing is, the strip club's even worse because and
that's not even
there's
about
no end
privilege.
result.
That's
here.
more about men being weak.
Yeah, we are weak though. I always admit we're weak.
I feel like I'm a lot stronger than I used to be, man. Seriously.
Well, the certain situations you look at, I think,
there's enough situations now where it's like,
but experience
I don't care
taught
how.
you that.
Huh?
Experience has taught you
1,000,000%.
Yeah.
1,000,000%. I think it's taken me, like, I've had to be weak a million times for me to now, when the 1,000,001 time now, I'm like, nah, bro. Like, nah. This is not happening. Like, I'm not letting, this is not a whole, anyway, I'm not getting into all of that stuff. But yeah. Nah.
Have you ever made excuses to tolerate a pretty girl's behaviour, knowing that if it was someone else, you would never take this?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I have. But not anymore. Not anymore. Like, I don't care how Chris you are. Do you know what the thing is? To be honest with you, with all my encounters with women, yeah, I'd probably say, on average, the girls that I have met, and I'm talking about like women that I've encountered, so women that I've like spent time with, right? And this is, I'm taking away some of my good friends, because I've got some friends that are like proper good women, bro, like proper good women. But aside, I'm talking about girls that I've just, you know what I mean, met, spoke to, whatever, hung out or whatever, yeah. The ones that for me have been the most annoying have been the baddest ones.
Yeah. I can Bluetooth spot you
Yeah.
one still.
Like they've, like,
But you can't tell them.
On average, they have been just like the crispest ones, bro. Have just been the, bruv, you wouldn't even believe like some of this. I remember one time, yeah, I was talking to this girl. She was so attractive, bruv, yeah. And we're having a conversation on the phone, and this girl comes out with some shit like, anyway, you see like the stuff that happened at Haiti and stuff, yeah. Anyway, like it's all right, like it's okay, because those people never really had nothing anyway.
Fuck off, that's such a...
You got to firm it because you want to beat.
Nah, I didn't.
Nah, I can't take it there.
Nah, do you know what? That one for me was just like,
Too much, I don't even...
because do you know what? It was an accumulation of other things as well. And then
But
there was
you got to
this
remember,
one.
someone has heard that before and was okay with it.
Oh, of course.
Do you know what I mean? Like there was one.
Pretty privilege.
I'll tell you one that was funny for me, yeah. But it all happened in the course of one night, so it wasn't like I had to entertain it for weeks. But we was walking back to hers, and this is what she said, and I thought she was lying, yeah, but she genuinely believed what she was saying. So we're walking towards our house, and there's a few birds, like just stopped and just whatever. And the girl looked at one of them and goes, "Oh, that's the bird that I was talking to earlier."
I'm sorry.
She said, "That's the bird I was talking to earlier."
That's the bird.
That's the bird that I was talking to earlier. Like it was like a pigeon on the floor. There's a couple of them. She looked at the group of pigeons and she goes, "That's the one that I was talking to earlier." It went over my head. I was like, whatever.
But you clocked later on, you were like...
No, when I was in the house, she said it. She said it like, earlier. I said, "So how was your day? What did you do?" She was like, "Earlier I went to the park. I was talking to a couple of birds. I mean, I do that from time to time."
You still went through.
man.
That's what I'm saying. It all happened in the course of one night. You see, in the morning when I left, I was
I
like,
could tolerate that one though. Still.
Yeah, exactly. So brain dead.
It's weird.
It's weird still, but I'm weird.
Weird.
The one that you
I'm
said
weird.
would piss me off a lot more.
Oh yeah, that pisses me off. But I'm weird as well though. Sometimes I just say mad things to girls.
Yeah, but not like talking to
I hate
birds
that
in
stuff.
there.
But nah, anyway.
Imagine a guy said that to a girl. Yeah, I was chatting to that bird earlier. She's walking away, bro.
Now she might think it's cute.
What?
She
Some
might be like,
Dr.
you're so
Doolittle
cute.
vibe.
She's like, "Oh, you're so cute. Like you just took it to the flipping bird and that." But nah, pretty privilege is real, and it is like unfortunate for some, because there are some women who their intentions and everything is good, and they just can't help but to like. I genuinely sometimes I feel sorry for women at times, because like being commercially pretty. So what I mean by that is, like, even if you're not someone's flavor, let's say Georgia might not be everyone's flavor, but she's undeniably pretty. Like you can't look at her and think this girl is.
Some people will, and I feel like some people just do it because they just.
Well, yeah, but you know, like commercial.
Got chip on her
when I say
shoulder.
commercially pretty, it doesn't mean that everyone will think. But I'm just
But
saying
the majority
of people
yeah.
would say she's not my flavor, but she's pretty. Do you know what I mean? But a girl that is like so pretty, going carnival. You might just want to go carnival with your brethren.
And just vibes.
You can't just go carnival and just vibes with your brethren without every 2 minutes. No, every 30 seconds, someone grabbing onto you, holding your hand and doing all of that stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, it must be so annoying. So those are the downsides of like just being commercially.
And you're talking about them being public. As in, you're talking about them in public.
Yeah.
You got to remember that these girls' Instagram. How many men are just sliding in the DMs?
Oh, bro.
Just
There's
chatting.
girls that have probably only got 200 followers but have about 500 man in a DM.
Yeah. I've seen certain girls requests, the message request, not the DMs that they've actually opened. The request part's at 99 plus.
Yeah.
And it's like, they'll check about 20 and it's still 99 plus. It's just bare man in the DMs talking about hi.
I could never.
And then some of these guys are so lame, yeah. Yeah, some of these guys are so lame, yeah, because they'll say hello at 3 p.m. Won't get a reply to like 7.
Oh, yeah.
And then start dissing the girl.
I hear that.
What does that make you feel better, big man? Like, I don't understand. The girl's thinking I'm just at work.
Stick it on the chin.
Yeah.
Have you ever slid into a girl's DM, then met her a few months down the line, and then she's actually entertained you?
And she's entertaining.
Yeah, but I don't blame her because she probably just doesn't think I was a cool guy. I'm one of many. So in an instance like that, I don't get mad at stuff like that.
No, there's no.
Yeah, I don't get mad at stuff like that. But what I will get a bit I think, bruh, is like, for example, I walk into a venue, I say hello to the girl. Yeah. She's just thinking, hi, any dude off Instagram. But then I say hello to other people. So I might say hello to the poet. I might say hello to Chucky. I might say hello to Mitch. And now she's trying to film man and be like, all right, cool. I see what you're about now. You're only feeling me or digging me because you know who I know.
Oh yeah. I've had that enough time.
You have that. You have that as well. Because again, for them, it's like it's a come up for them.
Yeah.
Even though
I've tried because this is my thing as well. Yeah. Sometimes, I'm just a polite person, innit? I'm a polite person. So sometimes I might even spark a conversation in a context of something. So I'm not even trying to chirp, but something might be happening. I might be saying something innocently. But yeah, you're pretty. But it's genuinely nothing. It's just how I am, innit? But you're thinking that I'm onto you or whatever.
Yeah.
So then, like, you're being however you're being, whatever, because maybe you're just not into me. That's cool, whatnot. And then, like, something's happened now, which is then maybe highlighted that maybe I do something, and now all of a sudden the conversation's there to be had. And I don't like that. I don't rate that at all. I don't rate. But now I don't want to have the conversation. Now I'm not really trying to be. I'm not trying.
And now
to be
you're
polite.
being stush.
Yeah. So now I'm like, yeah, because the thing is with me, bro. See right now, like, just because a girl is crisp, I genuinely mean this, bro. Just because a girl is crisp, yeah, doesn't mean, like, you might think that everyone's on you or I'm on you or whatever, but maybe I don't. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not really on you like that. And it's not really about me. Do you know what? It's not really about me having you. It's about you having me. Because I'm a G.
I said I'm the
like,
creme
seriously,
brulee.
like, no, seriously. No, but seriously, I'm me.